video, I was just about to do sort of like a journaling exercise based on the theory of constraints. I learned this from Adonis School, so it's really good. And essentially it's just about finding out what the constraint is, what the bottleneck is, which is limiting your progress and your growth. So I was going to just do it on my own on this whiteboard, but I thought I might as well try and show you anyway, because it can help us both. So I'm going to do this thing. I've not got any plan for this video, by the way. I was literally just going to do this on my own. So this could be 5 minutes or it could be 30 minutes. I don't know. But I was going to do this in terms of making money, because that's what I'm interested in right now. So as of right now, I'm not making money and I've not got any success with it. And obviously I want to get success with it. So I'll just write it down first and then I'll show you what I'm doing. So what I'm trying to do right now, coaching, right? Basically, what I plan to do is funnel people from my YouTube videos to book a sales call, and then on the sales call, I'll obviously sell them on the package. So it starts out with obviously posting YouTube videos consistently, and then hopefully those videos get views. And if those videos get views, a small percentage of people will book the sales call, and then on the sales call, you do the selling and you make the money, right? This is how the funnel should look. This is like the ideal. But here's mine right now. So this is, I'll label this ideal, right? So it should be posting videos consistently, and then from that you'll get some views, and then a small percentage of that will book, and then a small percentage of the people who booked will buy, right? That's the idea. Here's my funnel though. Recently I've been posting consistently, so that's not the constraint. I don't even know if I spelled consistently right. But then, so I've been posting consistently, right? So that's not the constraint. I don't get a lot of views. So instead of it going from consistently and it smoothly goes down to views, it's like consistency and it's just raggedy and it goes straight to views here and it just constrains it. And obviously if you see like a small percentage of that book, you see this. I'll just explain it. So I'm posting consistently, but they're not getting views. And because I'll put it here. And because I'm not getting views, not many people are going to book, understandably. And then, I'm not even sure if you can see that, but that little box right there, that's the $sign. So this is how you find your constraint. You can like draw this out like a funnel if you're like focused on making money. Just go through each step of your funnel and see like what part is actually bottlenecking the whole process. And I've got my ring light here, so it's like reflecting onto the whiteboard. But you can see that. And the interesting thing is, in this scenario, some people's constraint will be views, but they'll focus on leveling up their sales skill. Like, how backwards is that? The views is the reason they aren't making money, but they'll focus on the sales aspect. I'm saying this because this is literally me right now. I'm focused on like learning about sales and what sales script is the best and whatnot, and like what to do after I've got the sale and whatnot. But that's not the constraint. That's not the important thing that I need to focus on. The thing that I need to focus on is actually getting more views so that more people actually have the opportunity to click on the link. Because if 0 people watch a video, then 0 people click the link, and that's a bit stupid. I just wanted to do that. I just wanted to explain that quickly because I find it super interesting. I'm not sure if you'd use this diagram for other things, but essentially you just want to think like, okay, what is the thing that's stopping me from making progress? So say for example your physique. I'll boil it down to simple things. Obviously we can get into more intricate details, but we don't. It's an example. For exercising, it could be like diet, how hard you train, and like sleep. And let's say you have a really clean diet and you go to sleep for 9 hours every single day, but you don't train intensely enough, you're not going to make as much muscle. You don't need to focus on, oh, should it be, I don't know what, like, oh, should I use this oil or this oil? Should it be butter or should it be ghee? Or should it, like, what supplement is the best? It's not necessary. You don't need to focus on that. What you need to focus on is upping the intensity of your training. Does that make sense? The theory of constraints is something I need to focus on a lot, to be honest. But after like doing this exercise, because I was mentally doing it in my head, so I kind of knew what like the bottleneck was, but I just wanted to visually show you here so you can try and apply it to your life. Now I know that I need to focus on views, and then hopefully, if I am right and views is the constraint, which I think it is, then we should start seeing some results. The thing with the theory of constraints is that, let's say I was to focus on sales, the sales aspect of things, I would actually be making progress, but I wouldn't have results, if that makes sense. If I was, like, let's say I post once every 2 days, I could focus on upping the consistency. I'll point to this. I'll point to this diagram because it's simpler. I could focus on the consistency, right? Instead of uploading once every 2 days, I could upload every day, and that'd be great. I could make progress, but I wouldn't see results because are the videos that I'm posting getting views? No. So then you can see here, I'll have to zoom in a bit. It goes from posting consistently to getting a small amount of views, and from those views, only a small amount will book. Do you see? Like, do you see? Are you starting to get it? This is powerful stuff. I've got to really focus on the theory of constraints because honestly, it's actually a golden mindset to have. Like, you know what? I would say this is one of the best mindsets you could have. There's a bunch of success mindsets which you need, but the theory of constraints is a must because if I'm just thinking, if 2 years ago I told myself, or like when I was starting out on self-improvement, if I told younger Alfie about the theory of constraints, oh my gosh, I actually don't know where I'd be. I genuinely don't know where I'd be. I might need to do this practice often, like genuinely like once a week type thing. I might actually do that, you know. Yeah, you know what? If I was to do the theory of constraints once a week or so, just even thinking about it quickly, oh, you know what? I might actually do that. Yo, see that? My rubber's breaking, bro. Oh, that's peak. So that was that really. I don't have much more to say. Hopefully you find this valuable though, because this is powerful stuff, man. I'm telling you. Like the theory of constraints. Yeah. Honestly, it's just golden. Because once you figure out what your constraint is, you actually have direction. When you know, like, for example, I'll give my personal example. When I know it's now the views that I've got to focus on, I know now that I need to focus on the views, right? It's not posting more consistently. It's not upping my sales skill. What's the point in upping my sales skill? What's the point in leveling that up when I'm not even getting people booking the call? What is the point? You're preparing for something that you don't need to prepare for right now. You can actually focus on the sales skill when you can focus on your sales skill when you're actually getting sales calls booked. But as you're not getting them booked, let's focus on why you're not getting them booked. Right? It's like, yeah, that's pretty much it. I was going to use a diagram for an example, but it's like, I'll just say, okay, why are we not getting sales calls booked? Because we're not getting many views. Okay, why are we not getting many views? Well, it could be a multitude of reasons. Are you posting consistently? No, I'm not posting consistently. Why are you not posting consistently? Oh, because I'm procrastinating and whatnot. Okay, so now we know what the problem is. You're not posting consistently. So how about you stop procrastinating and start posting? And then now you're consistently posting. Okay, that's great. Are they getting many views? No. Why? Because you're not really like learning how to get many views. Okay, let's learn how to get some views. Boom, we get more views. Okay, why are people not booking the call? Are you mentioning that you've got a call that people can book? No. Okay, let's add the call to action. Boom. Okay, now you're on the sales call. Why are people not converting? And then like you start going through this process, and then boom, you start getting results. I'm not sure if I said this, but with the theory of constraints, once you deconstrain something, once you remove a bottleneck, you'll this is what, according to what Hamza said. I don't know if this is factual or not, but I believe him, because I like, you just thinking about it makes sense. But when you deconstrain something, or when you remove a bottleneck, immediately you start to see results. So I'm going to try and put this into practice. So if I can get more views or whatever, if I can deconstrain myself, we should be seeing results. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. 12 minutes. I told you this wasn't really good. This is just going to be all over the place, but hopefully you found some sort of value in it, because I'm telling you right now, the theory of constraints is so powerful, bro. You need to start doing this practice of literally just sitting down and thinking, what is constraining me right now? What is the thing? What is the bottleneck? Why am I not making as much progress as I should be making? And what is blocking me from doing that? And once you figure out what the constraint is and you deconstrain yourself, bro, you're going to make so much progress. Like, you see the smile on my face. I'm actually excited for you, bro, in a bit.